y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another story time video, and it's going to be about a time when a popular reality show hold my life. They called me ugly. They thought I was ugly. F them. That's okay, because one day I'm going to be a big time actress and they're going to be begging to work with me though. Like, I'm going to be like, didn't you hold my life though? Didn't you hold my life though? Well, sorry, Raven, it was an accident. Like, you know, we were over capacity, so, like, we didn't need your services at the time, but we would love to work with you. I don't work with peasants. I'm sorry. Like, this is a popular reality show, and I can't say the name of it because I signed a contract, so I really can't talk about anything that I experienced that much. So I'm just going to talk about my story, what happened, and how they just, like, hold me, okay? I should pretty much guess the name of the reality show because all I can say is these people are always in the studio, but none of them have a record though. They don't have an album out though. How every episode you in the studio, but none of y'all have freaking careers. First time that I was in the show, it was cool. It was a good experience. There was 3 part-time celebrities because, like, I don't count nobody from reality television. Like, they're not celebrities to me. Like, what do you do? Nothing. I was contacted about being an extra, and I told Niche, I said, hey, since you're not doing nothing, why don't you just come too? And so she was kind of worried about coming because she didn't think they were going to pick her or let her be in the show because she didn't sign up. And I was like, there were people who didn't sign up last time and they were still able to be in it. And so won't you come and just give it a try, and we'll see. If not, then hey. So she came along, and like the area where they were filming at, it was like on Melrose Street, and so it was like busy. Like, it was so crowded over there. I had to park in somebody's neighborhood because literally on that street is all meter parking. So I parked in front of somebody's house, walked all the way down to where I was supposed to be at. They gave us papers, we signed it, and then we had to stand in line. So we just standing in line, and I think total we was in line for 2 hours waiting, and they told us to be there at 5 o'clock. So we're just like standing there, we're waiting for somebody to tell us what we're going to do, what's going on, what's happening, you know, something. One of the reality stars, she pulls up in her little car, and then her fiance comes out, and he comes to her car, and they start talking for a while, and then he walks away, and he comes up to me, and he's like, what are y'all waiting for? Why y'all in line? And I was like, because we waiting on you. And he was like, waiting on me for what? And I was like, so y'all can film, duh. And he was like, oh. And then he walked away, and he went to the producers and talked to the producers for a while, and then he went inside to go change. So there were 2 people who came super late, probably like a half hour before they started calling like people in so that they could start filming and everything. 2 girls came in, and they walked directly to the middle section because one of them was friends with some of the people that was in the middle of the line. So they walked over to where they were and introduced themselves and started talking and like hugging and oh yeah, like remember that time, blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah. Like they was like all friends and just like lollygagging and blah blah blah. And then like after that, we just stayed waiting some more and just in line, just like, okay, are you going to do anything? Like, why did they tell us to come at this particular time if they wasn't going to be ready? Like, come on now. And then legit 15 minutes later, here comes the director. No, he wasn't a director, one of the producers or something like that. I don't know what he was, but he came out. He legit ignored the first 2 people in line, came out and was like, you, and you. Follow me. And then they went inside, you know, the club or wherever that place was that we were filming in. And then the rest of us stayed outside. So it was like 6 of us just standing outside waiting, like. And I'm like, they're probably not going to pick us. They're probably going to send us home. I have a feeling. And Nisha was saying the same thing, like, yeah, they're about to send us home. Like, what if we waste our time, waste the gas? I was like, I'll be mad. They better reimburse me some gas money. Like, I drove all the way up here for nothing. Like, no. The 2 girls behind me wanted to go smoke a blunt, so they told the person one of the ladies like, hey, you know, we need to restock our meter. You know how long it's gonna be? And she was like, I don't know, let me go check. So she went to go check and came back. She was like, we're not sure yet, but here's some coins. Gave them a whole bunch of quarters. They went to the car, smoked a blunt. And literally, as soon as they had left, she went back inside, and then she came right back out. And then she goes to the first two people in line. She says, sorry, we will no longer be needing your service. We're over capacity. And then she comes over to us and says the same thing. And I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, I was just so irritated at that point because I drove all the way down there though. Like, you already booked us and, you know, had us come in, like come here at this particular time, and you telling us, oh, we're not picked, we're over capacity. Like, if that was the case, because it wasn't like they had that many people. It was probably like total, like a little less than 15 people that was there for extras. Okay, and the people that they brought in was legit model type people. The whole middle section, they were people who was super skinny, they were super pretty, there were some Blasians, there was some light-skinned people, and then there was one dark-skinned girl. And they all went inside, and the rest of us stayed outside. And while Nisha and I, we was walking back to the car, we like, yo, like, why they didn't choose us? Because we was looking at the other 4 people who was there, and me and Nisha looked better than them. Like, those people look like rats, like, ugly. Like, have you heard of some soap? Like, there was a girl, she was dressed like, I thought she was like, her figure and everything, like, it was a nice figure, but when she turned around, like, whoa, that girl was ugly. Like, she was ugly. Nisha and I was legit confused, like, so they trying to call us ugly? Like, what are they saying? Is it because we big? And like, what? Like, that's rude, you know? And we was just legit feeling some type of way. But I wasn't tripping about it, because I was telling Nisha, I was like, don't even trip about it, because first off, everybody in this show is part-time celebrities, okay? And none of them have music out, okay? 1. 2, it's just the name of the show. We really thought it was because of how we looked. Because 1, the type of people that they picked and had come in, and especially with them not even paying any attention to the first 2 people in line. So Nisha was like, she think that they was looking on camera or something, like on the inside, and already had their minds up. Because he legit, like, the girl in front of me was the last person who went inside, so caught off right then and there. And so that was like real shady. And LA is just like that type of place. Like, I met some people who also was extras in the first episode that I was in, like, that was talking about like doing plastic surgery because they feel intimidated by some of these people. And I'm like, girl, keep your figure, you look perfect, it's all natural, it's real. They look fake, they look disgusting, and their look is only going to be in temporarily. Like, in a few years, everybody gonna be over the fake ass butts and the waist training bodies and like the fake ass faces. Like, don't even do that. Don't waste your time, your money, and nothing on plastic surgery, because you need to embrace your natural beauty. That's something that you have that they don't.